Don't talk about me bringing my baby to a bar.
Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs.
Alright, hey honey buns, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here ever, welcome for the first time. I'm Meela Vanderbuilt. Well, this is my Meela Vanderbuilt avatar, and today we're doing Second Life things. So my last video like this, we actually dived all into like family role play, a life simulation HUD that you can use. And today's video is just part 2 of that. So I'm going to continue on that journey and show you everything from cooking, dining out, working out, and there's actually a second training system that I'm going to show you, and it's really cool, focused on working out and leveling up and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy, and be sure to comment below what you like to do in Second Life and things that are kind of gameplay related. We all like to know. So hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. I love that we have a unicorn trail. And Akela is threatening to beat somebody up. FYI, only people that live in Bayside can drive in Bayside, or res, basically. All right, little one, let go. So the strollers that they have for avatar babies, come with like a little nanny on them. So the nanny is super creepy, but I mean, it gets the job done. It does what it's supposed to do. So she can follow you around places, because if you're somewhere you can't res, you can't carry her. All right, so she should be trailing behind me. Let's make sure. Yep. So she's following. It looks like the nanny's pushing her. You can also, there are strollers that you can push her on. I actually kind of want to check one out. I saw a new one came out. I need to go see where it is. But you can have the kind of strollers that you push them around on, but they operate like vehicles. So you do need to be somewhere that you can res, and basically you both sit on it and you move it along like it's a vehicle. But let's go in here. So this is the Life Story supermarket. So Story is a resident in Bayside who creates a lot of really cool stuff for Zeo Life. He does a lot of really cool scripting. Before this, there was really no way to cook with Zeo Life, but he just developed this. It's still pretty new, and it's super easy and super low cost. That's another thing I really like about Zeo Life. Things are pretty inexpensive. So you're not spending a bunch of money on it. Like other systems are super expensive. So basically you click this little sign here. It gives you a recipe HUD that just attaches to your avatar. You hit yes. All right, so basically when you put it on, it reses this HUD here. You click on these little number things, and this shows you all of the different recipes that you have the options to make. I don't know what his plans are for adding more, but you know, as soon as we showed this, everyone wanted more. But that's always the thing. Even BU, they come out with new recipes every single like month, or I don't know how often, but they come up with recipes a lot. So a lot of people are requesting more, but it's brand new. So you have all these options. You can go to the next page. It looks like there's 29 total. Let's do something super easy. Maybe this egg sandwich. We're going to go to 24. You click on 24, and basically in local, it's telling you what you need to get. So this is what it looks like. You see that? This is what it looks like. You have to get eggs, tomato, lettuce, and a bun. All the things that you need to buy are over here. I'm gonna grab the eggs. They're only 5 linden. Only 5 linden. Keep that. Lettuce, 5 linden. Oh, here it is, the bun. Okay, so once you have your ingredients, the next thing is you want to sit on a cooking station. So you could use the one in here. You have to be a Bayside resident to be able to use this, because you have to be able to res. So you just have to live here, or on any other sims. We also have like this offsite sim that has skyboxes that start at 125 linden a week. Be sure to check out baysidecityrp.com/rentals to see what's available. We have everything from apartments to houses, so just check it and see what's available. I mean, they're cheap. They just come up very seldomly. We also have homes on this sim that are 300 linden all the way up to like the big houses, so they can get a little pricey. I'm gonna take off this HUD because I don't need it right now, and it's just kind of in the way. But you could use a station if you don't have your own, or you can click this sign and get a free one. So basically the free cooking station is just a square, and you can put it on top of anything you have. So if you have your own stove that you really like yourself, you just res it out, make it transparent, and you can use your own furniture. So this one's completely free for Bayside residents, but I'm gonna use the one that he has. I'm gonna have Akela unfollow me so she doesn't come flying into the oven. I'm a little bigger than the stove here, so my animation is gonna be off, but we're gonna go back to the recipe. It's giving the instructions on how to actually cook, but it's also giving you the like order you got to do things in. So the first thing we need to do is get the tomato. So res that here, because it says cooked tomato on the counter. We could also change like the animations we have to chop. Chopping looks a little cray cray, but it counts down. It literally, everything only takes a couple of seconds to do anything. That would be red, but I didn't res, and it's gonna disappear in a second. And now it's done, it's gonna disappear, and it's gonna give me the tomato slices. So she's gonna keep chopping like a crazy person. She'll be right. We're gonna res out our eggs, lettuce, the bun, and then the tomato slices that we just did. Oh, FYI, if something doesn't look like it's here, it may have res right underneath the counter. I usually have that issues with tomato slices, so you gotta just pull it up. And then once you have all of your ingredients out, all you have to do is click on this thing. So I clicked it. I mean, you could always like change your animation if you want to, but I'm cooking a sandwich. It only takes like a couple of minutes. Sometimes there's a little countdown. Oh, it's over here. It's kind of hiding. So 42 seconds left to make my sandwich. And it's really cool. They'll all disappear and you'll get your meal. So it's really quick. Like, I like this system because I'm not very patient and I don't like things that are too high maintenance. I do think BU cooking is super cool because you have to go shopping just like this. It's a little pricier and it takes longer. Like, I have cooked a BU meal that took me an hour to make. For me, I just don't have the time. I want something done in like 2 minutes. And now it's done. Everything is just gonna disappear. And then I get my sandwich. And these items that it gives are trans. So for me, I own restaurants in Second Life. So what I plan on doing, just like how we did BU, is you could cook a bunch of different meals and serve those to customers. So now that I have my egg sandwich, all I have to do is add it to my avatar. She's gonna hold it. And basically this over here, you just select, I usually select eat all, so she could just like keep going. Otherwise, if you hit eat, it's like taking up a single bite. So she's gonna eat all. That's gonna increase her food stats. We could always also make like a smoothie. There are different teas in here that we can make. There's lots of different things. There are desserts in here. Like, you have a bunch of options. My avatar kind of has to use the bathroom. I'm gonna leave her out with the nanny. I'm gonna run upstairs to this bar. So there are a couple of places to go for bathrooms. There's lots of public bathrooms around. If these places ever change, because they're resident owned, but if they ever change, there's always a bathroom in the police department if you go upstairs. So this serves as like our police department, courthouse, mayor's office. So it's a very public building. So everyone's welcome to come in here and go to the bathroom if you need to. There's also a shower in there if you need it, and 2 toilets. It's Lark's bookshop. It's really cool because they also do, wait, tomorrow I think they have book club. Is it tomorrow? I didn't read the book, but yeah, I think tomorrow they do it on, I believe, the 4th Thursday of every month, but they hang out here, talk about the book. I'm gonna try to come to the one tomorrow. And then right above the little like bookstore, there's this really cute little bar, and it's super chill. If you want to like a job and you just want to like role play bartending and you're not shy, because like one thing you have to know, people just don't know where you are automatically. You always have to kind of communicate with a role play group, let people know you're around, meet people around, use our Discord. I have a couple of Bayside channels in Discord. You can also click this TV and like play music from YouTube or something Lark also has some Zeolife things in here. Like, you could get this little beverage. It's gin and tonic. It's 15 Linden. It'll make your cheer go up. There's water on the counter if you need it. She also has the 3rd floor over here because that's where the bathroom is. I could stop her from eating. She has 8 uses left, but she's completely full. So we could always stop eating it and save that for later. Cool thing about Zeolife, you also can buy scripts from their store to just put it into any of your modifiable furniture. So if you have a toilet or a bed or anything that's modifiable, all you have to do is buy the scripts, and they're pretty low cost. You get like 5 for 100, I think. You just toss those in. Or if you want to create your own, like adjust how many stats they give, or possibly create your own Zeolife products, you can buy their affiliate packages, which are a little more pricey. I think they're like 900 Linden, but you could like literally make your own creations. You can make food to sell, you can make furniture to sell, anything that you want. Oh shit, the kid. I forgot. But there are all types of really cool like Zeolife enabled businesses. Like, there's even a nail salon. It's like a nail and hair salon. A bunch of different types of cafes. There used to also be a psychic, but I think she's gone for now. And now for us, you definitely want to join like the Bayside roleplay group. I'm gonna try to add more of those group inviters at the bus stops. Bus stops are basically your source for everything, but there's one at the main bus stop over there. Oh shit. But over here, there are a bunch of like tiny little restaurants in one area. So there's a pizza shop right there, and then there's a bunch of these food trucks. We really need a nanny. I don't have to like get the kid every time. All right, but I'm taking care of the child. So let's do this again. I'm gonna carry her this time. All right, so she automatically went on, so the RLV's working this time. Oh, let's close our door. Let me pay my meter. FYI, if your car is just like at a parking space with an expired meter, just like real life, it gets towed. Sometimes, depending on who's role playing it, you might get a ticket, and it might be logged in a ticketing system. And after so many tickets, you may get called to court. All right, so this one is a cool shop. They sell like all types of snacks. This is where I come to for coffee all the time because they have a coffee that's 25 Linden and you get a ton of uses for it. And it really increases your energy a lot. So usually if I want a coffee, I come here. They also have different foods. They have like iced coffees and frappuccinos. They also have weed, of course. And when they're in World, they host events. So they'll have like little trivia things, but there's a bunch of games here. So if you just want to hang out and play games or invite people to play games with you, you could. This place is super cool too. They have like a bunch of like Mexican style food. So they have tacos, burritos. You can grab those there. There are a bunch of things here that can attach to you. And then over here, this is a cute like little Jamaican spot. This is also somewhere where I bring Meela to get lots of different snacks. Here, I'm gonna get a drink though, because she's a little thirsty. So I'm gonna get her pomegranate juice. You click on it to select the flavor, and you right click it to pay. Since we're kind of in the neighborhood, we can just walk over to where the clinic is. So say your health goes down. Health is the hardest stat to increase because a lot of products don't have health in them, which I personally like that. I don't want everything to give me health because I want health to be like hard to keep up. That's why we have like gyms and stuff. And we have the medical center. So basically everyone in Bayside has a Bayside medical insurance. You can click the thing here to learn all about what that means. And then basically your doctors are on this wall. This is gonna take forever for me to res, so I'm not gonna wait for it. But basically you look at one of these boards, there's a doctor, you page them. If you click on it, it'll give you like a note card with all their services and you just page them in. If you are a doctor and you want to work here, I recommend knowing stuff about Zeolife because a lot of people want to get like Zeolife medicine prescribed or something. So, but you can easily work here. All you have to do is like click this little thing. It gives you instructions, and then there's some training details over here. It's not resing for me right now, but there's like a little children's area. There's a change table. All of this is Zeolife enabled. And anything you sit on, so you sit on this bed, or if you sit on this one here, it'll increase your health stats. This one very slowly. So if you are like super sick and you want to check yourself into the hospital, to sit on this, it's going to increase your health stats like slowly, but it's kind of intended that way. So you have to have a little bit of a hospital stay. So this is actually where I gave birth to my little avatar babies, right on this little table. And it's super realistic, so realistic that video got snatched down from YouTube. But it also has all these other things that you can do like during pregnancy. So you can see like your, what's all that baby stuff called? Ultrasounds and stuff. You can also step on the scale and it will actually tell you your avatar's weight. Like I think Meela weighs like 185. So we're headed towards Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo is another area that has some goodies. There's a laundromat right here that has a bathroom in it, so if you need to use it, it's actually one of the quicker ones. And then there's a gas station back here if you have one of those cars that's compatible with it. You can also like work in any of these places. All of them have like little chairs and seating in the like cashier area. And if you sit on it, it's Zeolife enabled, so it'll like make you happy. All of the things that look public that you can work in, or anything that's like created by me, like Aroma Cafe has a couple of little stools next to the little coffee carts. You can sit on those. It makes you happy. It makes you tired though, because you know you're at work, but your chair goes up a lot. And then this is the market. If you just can't afford like food and stuff, you don't want to buy things, I left a bunch of just random food things out around town, so you can always click that if you need a slice of pizza. And then on the other side, there's a place called Meela's Cafe that has some food and drinks. But in here, people rent out these little like coolers, and they have different Zeolife foods, drinks, fruits, meals. Like you can get a lot in here. Now this is the one, I'm not gonna walk up there with her because I feel like it'll be hard. And it's supposed to be like our 18 plus little like bar and lounge. So this is Otaku. So when you walk into the building, so all you have to do is walk in the building, go all the way up. My viewer is not liking me today, but there are stools there. This is another place where you can just work if you want to. You click this. There's also a cash register here. Let me try to walk up there. Don't talk about me bringing my baby to a bar. Don't cuss me out, child. I don't know why things aren't rezzing. There are stools here and there's a cash register here, and basically you click it so you can log into a tip jar. And that's open for anyone who wants to work here. But again, people don't just like automatically know where you are. You have to kind of chat in the roleplay group, chat in the Discord, let people know you're there, and get creative, like offer drink specials, or if you have Zeolife drinks, you can be like the best bartender in the world because you can make your own drinks and basically have your own like traveling menu. Oh, that's Meela's Cafe over there, so that has some free Zeolife food, and also like that's the hiking trail entrance over there. At the top, of course, there's just like different places to chill out, and they're all Zeolife, so if you sit on them, you get Zeolife stats up. But there's a bunch of cute little businesses over here. This is the beauty salon that I was talking about, so they do nails, hair, massages, facial, everything's Zeolife. This is a place that's coming soon. This is just an office that I haven't finished. And then over here, you have like a store, and then Big Bear, so this is a Zeolife fitness studio. So I'll bring you in there. All right, so Big Bear is another place that you can just work here if you want to. You can also give classes. So usually what I recommend here is that you, like, of course, log into a tip jar, but you set a fee for your classes because everyone to use this space has to get a class pass. I forget how much they are. They're 100 London. So they have to get a class pass. So I would like add that to a fee. So like, for example, you could charge everyone like, I don't know, if you wanted to do fill a class up, because there are quite a few people that could join you. So charge people like 100 London to join the class, and then they pay 100 London for the pass. So their full price would be 200 London for like a role play class or something. And you could get a bunch of different people to sign up. It's all about, you still have to kind of promote yourself and advertise, let the group know, share details in advance so people know how to come. But basically, once you're in the group, once you get your pass, it adds you to a group. And then once you're in that group, you can click on this and you can res out any type of class. So this one right here is a step class. I don't have the group on, so it's like beating me up. But that's a step class. You have like a core class that you could have. There's a boxing one. The boxing one's my favorite for like date night. I always go on date nights and we'll come here and take a boxing class. When we sit on these things, they're all animated, of course. There's different types of yoga. There's the air yoga. And all of these are Zeolife enabled. So basically, it's really taking you through a workout. So if you know Zeolife, it's really cool to lead the class because you can look at everyone's stats and kind of keep an eye on them. There are a bunch of things in here to help you with stats too. So as you're working out, as you can imagine, you're getting thirsty, you're getting tired, you're getting sweaty. So there's like a sweatband you could put on to help you with your hygiene as you work out. You could also grab an energy drink or like a work or a Gatorade type of thing that'll help you with your energy and your thirst, your hydration. But basically, when I do classes here, I'll have a look, I'll keep an eye on their stats, and I'm like, okay, Akello, you're looking a little tired. You know, maybe take a seat or grab an energy drink. And people can like take a time out and sit on a bench to get energy. There's also a locker room. Of course, all the seating gives energy. Then you have the toilet is in here. I got a little lazy with the shower stall, so I just threw it in there. That's the shower, of course, the sink. So you can get all your stats in here, except for food. You'd have to go somewhere else for food. So that's Zeolife. That's your life simulation. There are a bunch of things that could keep you busy. Before, that's literally how I would meet a bunch of different people. Like just on my, going throughout my day, playing Zeolife. I'd run into other people playing Zeolife. We would chat and get, you know, connected. There are a bunch of different places in Bayside that you can explore that do all types of different things. Like you can hang out on the beach, you could go swimming. That helps with your stats and all of that. We also have another system called SML. So this gym over here is called Bayside Fitness. The other one's called Big Bear. So that one, this one is the SML system. So you could also come directly to the gym. You can't see them right now because I'm taking forever to res. But one of these is the Hud Giver. You basically just have to join their group. And then you get a free HUD, and the HUD's really cool. One day, a whole nother video situation. But basically, it's like a training system in SL. So you level up as you do different workouts. You get a daily workout. It tells you exactly what machine you have to go on, when you first start, you have like 0 strength, so you can only do very limited things. As you level up, you can use more weights, you can do more diverse workouts, you can also train other people because you can spot them. There are also all these different little supplements that go along with it. You don't have to pay anything for the system. Everything is provided with coins. So your actual HUD, it's on a coin system. And as you do things on the HUD, you earn more coins and you use those coins to purchase different supplements as you work out to help with your workouts. So it's a really cool system. Again, a whole nother video could be dedicated to that whole thing. And then this is another place where you can work. This one, it's more of like a service thing. So we recommend that you offer like some sort of training package and promote yourself, of course, offer classes, and you get an ad board here. You'd also be able to see what trainers are around. You could click it to see what their services are, what their schedule is. And if you want to work here, just like click that, click to work here, and then you log into a tip jar. So that's a very basic level role play. So there's different types of role play in Second Life. When people talk about it, there's this simulation role play, which I think is becoming increasingly popular in Second Life, where you just get on a simulator, or you do kind of voice role play where you're in character, but you're doing different things in voice. That's kind of new to SL, and I feel like a lot of people haven't been incredibly receptive to it, but I think it's something a lot more people are getting interested in. So you'll see a lot of people around Bayside role playing like that. So they'll do voice role play, they'll just like speak in character, they'll do their simulations, and they'll like go out to dinners and stuff like that. I think it's a lot more immersive. You also have text roleplay, which has been primarily the way Second Life has run, where people are kind of basically writing a story together. So you'll see that in Bayside too. I see a lot of people doing text roleplay. So it's a mix of both. Or you'll have people who are doing text but not emoting. So there's a variation. I have a whole video on roleplay. It could use an update. I'm getting to, a lot of things have gone down this past year, so a lot of my old videos could use updates, but I'll link that video too. But that's everything that I do to keep myself busy. I think it's Second Life can get a little boring if you don't keep busy in some way. I'll use another video to show you all the different ways to get involved on social media and how to create like TikToks and Instagrams and the best ways to do all of those kind of things, because it can be really immersive and it can really feel like there's a community that you're involved with. And I think that's what makes Second Life so fun for me anyway. But this is the stuff I love. This is the stuff that makes it so fun on a daily basis. So I strongly recommend. Of course, my sim's not the only Zeo Life sim. There are other sims, so just find one that you like. But this is just what I have going on here, and this is what keeps me busy in my area. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that was a little insightful on like things that you can do to keep yourself busy. And like, look, like literally, I think I've been filming this for like a little over an hour, and it's just been like nonstop activity, and I find that kind of fun. I haven't even shown you like what it looks like to have a job and do all that kind of stuff, or what it looks like to engage with people. I have everyone in the town de-rendered, so I can't really see anyone right now, so we couldn't really chit chat with anyone. But you know, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am live in Second Life every Sunday at 2 p.m. Second Life time or PST, Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. PST, doing some sort of tutorial. I take the every fifth week off. So comment like different things that you like to do in Second Life that kind of keeps you active and having fun, because I'm always very curious. But you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.